And what you see high-level athletes doing, they've developed skills that are specific to the sport of CrossFit. Okay, and that's high rep cycling of a barbell. Couple things to start with. Number one, all of these movements should use the hook grip when it comes to a pulling movement, except for the deadlift. The deadlift, that reverse grip should be used. In training, however, I would like to see you guys using a double overhand grip for as long as possible. When it comes to the snatch, there's a couple things that you're used to seeing. Number one, when you get set up for an Olympic lift, your shoulders will be over the bar, correct? Now in CrossFit, that creates a problem because it's slow. If I drop my hips on each pull, it's slow. Okay, the reason is because now I have to lift my hips out of the way to get my knees out of the way, and as I reset back to the ground quickly, I now have to move my knees out of the way again before resetting them. Does that make sense? So what you'll notice is the first rep, I'm gonna keep my hips low as a standard Olympics setup. And then every rep after that, I'm going to lift my hips up just a little bit so that I have a straighter path to the ground, okay? So snatch, we'll start with Now, if the weight's lighter, what would we resort to? Let's say it's lighter than 95 pounds. Muscle snatch, right? Why? Faster, doesn't fatigue your legs as much, okay? So the same rules apply there. If I were to do a muscle snatch using the same method where I drop my hips on the first one and then keep the hips high for that straight path, all I'm thinking is don't rebend the hip, okay? Hips are high on the next one. Okay, does that make sense? Now, one thing to notice when you're doing this, the reset of the hook grip. The ladies usually have a little bit more shoulder mobility that they can hold on to a hook grip at the top. Guys, we usually have to let go in order to finish that rep. At least I do. I know most of you guys are probably the same way, even some of the ladies. All right, so the place to reset it is, as that bar is in a free fall on the way to the ground, I'm gonna re-grab that hook grip, touch it to the ground with the high hips, snap it out at the top, okay? So let's just watch the hands on this one. See the difference? Let go, grab it on the way down. Now, there's a couple things that about the muscle snatch that should be noted for competition. What's the fastest way to do a muscle snatch? One difference. What about pulling the bar down? Okay, if you guys watched the guys who won the regionals last year, they were pulling the bar down every. So one thing we'll try is, we'll try pulling the bar down just a little bit. It should look like this. Hips start low, hook grip. You can see the speed difference, right? Much more fatiguing. Heart rate will go through the roof, okay?